Amy says, it takes every ounce of mental strength to ride on the trainer and run on the treadmill. I've tried music and movies, but after 15 minutes, I'm over it. How do I mentally get better at that? I'm going to go first at this one again. Riding on the trainer sucks. Running on the treadmill sucks. All right, Tommy, what do you got?
They're less than ideal. I'll say that. But I can empathize with that. I'm not I've spent the last 13 years living in basically Southern California or Boulder, Colorado. Don't have to do a lot of trainer time and or treadmill and so that's a challenge I can fully understand. However, I have been spending a significant amount of time this year out in North Carolina, and all of my bicycle riding has been on the trainer. It is a very difficult thing, but I think it's in how we look at it and how we're approaching it. Do we see it as something we don't want to do, or do we see it as a challenge to put forth for ourselves, right? Because what are we training for? I mean, there's going to be points if we're doing bike races or if we're on the trainer, or obviously the treadmill as well, we might be a triathlete. There's going to be periods of difficulty in those races. It's not always just going to be easy because we're out there. So putting ourselves under duress a little bit from time and time in training, i.e. by not wanting to be a part of that session because it is on the trainer or the treadmill, that's excellent training for us deep into a race when we may start to wane and have some struggles there, because we're laying and we're drilling into and building on that foundation. So a reminder that this is really drilling in some discipline to us to stay the course, right? Like, what is the purpose of this workout? Like, okay, so overall, why am I in this sport? Taking a deeper view, and what is my objective? What am I working towards? How will this trainer session or this treadmill session contribute to me executing what I want to, and recognizing that it is a great training tool? Because I very seldom do races go the way we want. There's always a point of friction or something difficult to overcome. And so the more we can train ourselves to accept that and work through and stay on the course, like hitting those target workouts, if we're doing intervals or whatever we're doing, being to work through those and then making that a challenge, just not looking at it as an entire chunk. I mean, I can totally understand, because I've even made myself sit on the trainer for like 3 hours, and it is absolutely, I really try to start talking myself out of it in the first 10 to 15 minutes. And then I'm reminding myself, hey, you're only 10 to 15 minutes in this. You're not even remotely down there. Stay right here. Let's stay and do the things. And then you pick up and slowly build momentum. I'm not saying you got to dive in and take on a 3-hour trainer ride, but working up to that and looking at it as maybe a challenge.
What kind of psycho are you? A 3-hour trainer ride? Jeez, you're the right guy to be here helping us. I can tell you that. So, and I'm going to just to add to that, the same thing I added to the swimming was, for me personally, it's that there's nothing else going on to keep my attention, and I think you're absolutely spot on with your advice is just chunk it up and go, hey, it's an hour ride. An hour on the trainer sucks. I don't care who you are. An hour on the treadmill sucks. I don't care who you are. Like, there are very few people that actually look forward to those things. But at the end of the day, a treadmill is going to teach you pacing better than running outside, and a trainer will teach you better output of power over duration than riding outside. And so sometimes, like Tommy was just saying, you got to look at it and go, hey, you know what? This is actually better for me in the long run to achieve my goals. So you just chunk it up and make it into pieces that you can actually swallow.